Introducing Deer Path Farms. Energy efficient, quality crafted custom townhomes. The privacy and space of a single family home. The carefree lifestyle and luxury of a condominium.
Congratulations to gold winner Gerald Douglas Sarno for creating something fresh, new, and exciting.
Building Massachusetts is being brought to you by the Builders and Remodelers Association of Greater Boston. If you're looking for luxury living in a spectacular setting, you have to consider Deer Path Farms in Hudson. The builder himself lives there, so you know it's a great place to call home. Let's find out more.
Deer Path Farms is a community that is envisioned where each home is designed individually for each homeowner, so that their life is as enjoyable as possible, so that they have the type of home that meets their needs. These are condominiums, and every home is attached with a 12-inch soundproof wall with 5 layers of sheetrock and 2 separate structures. And we try to design each home so that you don't feel as though it's an attached home. These are much more than any other condominium. They feel and look more like single-family homes. Each home is designed with each buyer over a period of time. There's no preconceived idea of what the space should be or what the home should look like. The homes are designed with different size living areas, different size kitchens. Every home is unique to the personality of each homeowner. This is an unbelievable community to find some place that personalizes each home in a condominium type of environment of carefree lifestyle. But it's the only community of its type in the country, and for all we know, it may be the only community of its type in the world.
Building Massachusetts has been brought to you by the Builders and Remodelers Association of Greater Boston.
I think if people are living in a home that they're happy in, that their life will be happier. The objective in doing a condominium community of this type is to try to give an example of what condominium life should be. While I was an architecture student, condominiums were coming from the West Coast to the East Coast, and builders and developers and architects were giving people the choice of Model A or Model B or Model C. And I felt that that was not the way people should have to live. They should have an unlimited choice. So I came up with this idea of custom designing condominium townhomes. The process of deciding what each home wants to be like really comes from the interview with the client. I ask each client the feeling they want to create for their home. While we're still interviewing, we're making sketches of the different spaces and trying to get a relationship between space. We also make a cardboard model of each home to show each client where the light will come in. We talk about what you can see from inside your home, because a lot of clients are not used to having glass above them. Natural light affects the space by bringing an awareness of the environment. People benefit from being exposed to different qualities of light. Because of the angle of the sun at different times of the year, it gives you a whole different feeling with shadows and a whole different feeling of using the pageantry of the change in seasons. I always wanted to make people aware of the environment in whatever I was doing, as opposed to being within a cocoon where you may not be aware of what's outside. Deer Path Farms is a community where each home is designed individually with each prospective homeowner. We go through a design process so that each homeowner has the type of space, both inside their home and outside their home, that they desire. The space that allows them to make room for their furniture, make room for the way they want to live, takes into account the way the sun comes into each space in the morning or in the afternoon or when the sun is setting. But it's not just designing the interior spaces, it's also designing the exterior spaces so that each homeowner has the type of home that feels private and feels as much like a single-family home as possible. This idea came to me when I was an architecture student and read an article in the Harvard Business Review that said that people in the future would want to spend more time enjoying themselves and less time catering to their homes. At that time, condominiums were coming across the country from the West Coast, and prospective buyers were given a choice of Model A, Model B, or Model C, with different types of shag carpeting. I thought as an idealist how terrible it would be for people to have to live in a space that somebody else thought was the way they should live. They should be able to have their space designed and built for their budget, for their lifestyle, for their enjoyment, and they would look forward to coming home to their space and have a sense of pride in their home that's designed for their needs. We have homes that have two-car garages. We have homes that are designed to feel more like single-family homes and are very private. The main objective behind this concept is that people are happy with their homes. We want them to be happy not just while they're going through a design process, but be happy as they're living in their home, and the longer they live in their home, we want people to be happier and happier. We build each home to be energy efficient, highly energy efficient. We also design each home using materials that are not going to fatigue as time goes by. They're designed so that the condominium fees don't keep on rising. We use materials that have a life expectancy that is greater than the normal type of materials that people would use, that builders would use. The homes are landscaped and the areas are landscaped to develop a sense of privacy around each home. We contour the land, we bring in stones, build stone walls, we transplant trees to give privacy. We give each home the type of yard, the type of exterior space that they desire. Some homeowners don't want to have a large yard space. Other homeowners would like to have a large yard, so the homes are all different. Every space is different. This is a commitment to making this the best community of its type. We talk to other architects, other builders and developers and explain what we do, and they all think it's too much work. To me and my team, especially myself, I don't feel it's work. I feel this is a joy. This is wonderful, and the objective in having people satisfied with the type of space they live in and satisfied with the community is powering to give me energy 7 days a week.
Imagine a home exactly the way you want it. The pride of a condominium townhome, designed and built for your lifestyle and personality. Quality crafted green residences in an award-winning community. Deer Path Farms, designed for your happiness.